Okay, I think somebody's bound to Malaysia.
Pretty clean cut predictions there, gentlemen. And it does feel like good comfort here for Aurora.
Yeah, there's an off chance, very off chance that this might be one of those Falcons AP Bren for Ramis games where they win in less than 12 minutes. Very off chance.
That's true.
But the lineup of Aurora right now just looking better. Like early to late game potential, but the damage potential, that's why I'm saying what I said with Falcons AP Bren's lineup.
Yeah, I mean, FCAP, they might be going back to comfort right now, but Aurora's draft is looking hella creative and is looking like it's Malaysia bound.
Yeah, and they've been playing better in the past 3 games against Falcons AP Bren.
Yeah, we gotta be greater than ever here if they want a chance to equalize. Let's throw it over to our casters to bring us the possible final game of this lower bracket finals.
And we're gonna find out if RORA will book their ticket to Malaysia in the grand finals here tomorrow, or if FCAP can dig deep and make it happen and extend the series, because right now, man, looking at it, it has been all RORA, and they've been on a momentum themselves from game to game to game up to this point after a devastating loss in game 1. Ingan, they're looking good. This lineup is good. We got the insights from the panel. What do you feel about it?
Man, I do agree with the panel. Again, the lineup of Aurora might just be too much for them to handle. Considering the past two games, Aurora has been dominating the first 2 turtles. And with the current lineup that they have, if ever they do again get the turtles plus additional kills, or at the very least don't get any casualties in exchange for the turtle that they've secured, they're Malaysia bound.
This is what I think. When you really look at this, there is that possibility, I would say, for Falcons AP Bren to have one of those games where they just somehow pop off, especially when they have a Faramis in the hands of few here, and end up winning really early on. The same can be said, though, when you look at RORA's lineup, the way that the Alpha plays into the game, the way that you can actually utilize UA here and ReneJ to help set those up as that, mid lane trio and win these fights. Like, if it's the Turtle 1 and 2 going in the hands of RORA, it's going to be very difficult for Falcons AP Bren to come and fight back in those situations. The fact that Kyle TZ went Suyo, he has to have an immensely different game from what he showed us in the previous one.
Yeah.
When he was Nolan, honestly, Kyle TZ, he didn't do anything. Like, he couldn't do anything. So if you want to have a better game and a chance here, Falcons AP Bren, Kyle TZ has to be able to perform on the Suyo pick, get the early kills that he's looking for and objectives, and he's going to be fought off from this turtle here.
Yeah, but the thing is, ReneJ is doing a really great job zoning out Kyle TZ, even popping a Revitalize. That's why Demon Kite will get the first turtle, and now they disengage, but they might want to go for the counter trade as they want to go for ReneJ. Power of Nature is there, but the final slash will save ReneJ coming in from Edward. Now they're forcing out the fight here as View picks up 2 members plus the ultimate. They're going to bring down ReneJ plus a kill onto Edward. And now Falcons AP Bren. This time they got an answer from the Turtle of Aurora.
And that was a great job from ReneJ to zone out Kyle TZ from the Turtle. But then they didn't have a response to FCAP going and fighting, especially once that Netherrealm was available for View. That was a big moment ult to keep them in that fight. They come in, and then Kyle TZ also gets a kill off of it. So all before that turtle actually broke out, this is what I was saying, they need to be able to get this lead going and build up through that.
Yeah. So right now, Demon Kite just working on giving a lot of pressure to Kyle TZ. This time he has ReneJ and UA by his side. Mike will go for those green jungle minions. Just putting a lot of pressure. Again, they know their winning capabilities. Yeah. They got the first turtle, so in terms of clashes, especially if you doesn't have his Netherrealm or... Okay, wait. ReneJ though.
You can jump out.
You can jump out with the AOG. Oh! It got cancelled out though. Okay, now he's able to go out. Okay, he did pop his Revitalize. That was a crucial escape coming in from ReneJ.
Yeah, he had to. Again, you were saying it, Ingan, they wanted to put pressure. They want to be able to do that to FCAP, but again, when they look at moments like that and these build up where they don't get the result they're looking for, this is going to help Falcons AP Bren continue to build up on what they need to. Taking things slow and steady for the most part, getting themselves in position to go ahead and contest this next turtle is going to be crucial for them. ReneJ, like you mentioned, he had to use the Revitalize early on, so he won't have it if they decide to go and fight for this. A lot of 1v1ing happening here in the gold lane between Domeng and Super Marco.
Oh, they're still going right after it. Spear of Destruction will connect. Okay, so now they will both disengage. Here comes a clash. NetherRealm is also there. Now they're going to work on Flapteezy as they bring him down. Demon Kite is still alive, but quite low here for Demon Kite and ReneJ. KyleTeezy has an advantage of getting the turtle.
Got the jump.
They have the jump as well. Again, oh, UA flickers in, plus the AOG there. Gonna catch Kyle! Kyle is gonna fall down now. Few left here to fend for himself by himself.
Oh, can he pull this off? Few, Ogwin are there.
Okay, they're quite low, but ReneJ has to revitalize. Now they're gonna, there's a solo kill down bottom, plus a turtle take. Now they want to extend the fight more. They're going for it. Yue, Edward, ReneJ up against 3. ReneJ still quite tackling. Edward goes in with a vengeance, wanting to go for Few. Now they're gonna disengage. And just like that, Aurora continuing their dominance.
They flipped the script on that one really quickly. Demon Kite all alone here. He wants to put enough pressure just on them. Doesn't get the orange though. Could be in a bad spot. Spear of Alpha's out.
Okay, they're trying to go for Demon Kite. Spear of Destruction will connect. But will they go though? Because KyleTeezy goes in, plus Edward. Flapteezy as well. Demon Kite, they're going to bring him down. Super Marco picks up the kill. Now they're going to work on Edward. Still not going to connect, but the Guardian's Barrier is there. He's going to Vengeance in. Just a delay, but he'll fall down.
Really interesting decisions from RORA. I mean, maybe chalk it up as the confidence through the series in the past few games. They had an amazing counterplay earlier for that turtle. Demon Kite goes into the jungle, ends up getting punished, and also Edward. So, you know, choices like that where you had a little bit of a lead, you were building up on it. It's now gone, but at least Domeng puts pressure, gets the tier 1 turret down. They're looking to play around some of the space that they can garner themselves. So RORA still working against a small deficit in terms of gold for Falcons AP Bren. But okay, good position. Domeng, the fact that he went 1v1 with Super Marco as well, impressive. But now, who claims that third turtle? Because it looks like they just want to fight out at this point.
Domeng goes in with the entropy. Gonna dish out a lot of damage onto Ogwin. Now they're setting themselves up perfectly for this final turtle take. Again, the grouping up strategy, the Ubis strategy of Aurora has been working wonders for them. They won the last 3 games as ReneJ also picks up a Thunderbelt. Now let's see what kind of play Falcons AP Bren will do coming into this turtle take.
Yep, let the guy go up and clear that lane because he can chop nearly halfway across the map if he wants to. Right now, though, FCAP still controlling that mid lane. They're going to see ReneJ spot him out. But once again, the dance here, this time around for that third turtle. RORA looking to take the next one.
ReneJ just trying to zone out Ogwin. Here comes the Curse Blast, but a counter attack! A huge wild charge here comes the NetherRealm, but Edward catches him with the final slash. Demon Kite goes in, and they're going to bring down Super Marco. A lot is falling down. Flap as well, Few as well, in exchange for ReneJ. And that was a huge clash. But Aurora clearly won that trade as Demon Kite will work on the last turtle.
Oh man, you can see them feeling good about the fight that they have in them. Third turtle secured, mid turret being worked on. Uh-oh.
Another catch coming in from Edward. Just feeding him up to Domeng! A killing spree coming in from the next standard.
Oh, the spear is going to throw. Doesn't land on Domeng. Man, what a game Domeng is having here. And I know that title has been thrown around. Some people have liked to debate it, but the next standard working his way for that goal here for RORA. Alongside the rest of the team, they're looking so synergized in this. Now on this side of the jungle, looking to put more pressure on the purple.
Okay, Edward's final slash won't connect as they try to work on the purple. Demon Kite might be able to secure it though, as Aurora will disengage. They're going to work on the top lane turret. Domeng just freely pushing with the entropy even. They're going to get even Ogwin, forcing out the wild charge. AOG coming in from ReneJ, but there's the catch coming in from Flapteezy. He has to pop the Revitalize though just to walk away. Aurora extending their lead by taking a turret to 1.8k.
And this is where, once again, KyleTezy is going to face that decision. Can he play around the map? Can he find something on the macro level, whether it's a turret push, whether it's just taking buffs? He's in that position just like we saw him in the last game. Yes, this one, he's had some kills. He's had a better time on the Suyo, but he still has to be heavily reliant on FCAP, on Falcons AP Bren, getting to that position where they can win those fights. We've seen good layering, right? I mean, even with the NetherRealm from Few, It's so good, but the problem is they have to watch out for the final slash. Our panelists called it. Perfect game for an Arlot against the NetherRealm, and we've seen it now a couple of times. As soon as it's popped up, FCAP is all clumped up. Edward's like, easy pickings, boom, final slash. So FCAP, look at the damage that they have to deal with from Domeng.
I mean, Domeng right now, this is an activated early on, 9 minutes, 30 seconds. Looking at the KDA, 3-0-2. And you're not just going up against any gold laner. This is Super Marco, a proven Titan, champion, bulletproof, as Aurora works on the Lord.
This looks like it's going to be a tough one to take here. It is going to go for a little bit of a reset. Few holding up the front flap as well alongside Ogwin. They have to keep this together. Again, they're working against nothing too crazy in terms of the lead. But right now, RORA trying to gain control.
Okay, here comes Flap, trying to zone out. Lord 6,000 HP, here comes the AOG. Demon Kite's gonna get the Lord! Now they're ganging up on Flap TC with the Primal Wrath. Here comes the Wild Charge as they bring down Flap as well. Aurora wanting to go for more. They're gonna work on Phil. Here comes Demon Kite with a Spear of Alpha, forcing out the Ghost Bursters. They're gonna catch Phil. ReneJay still working on it. And Aurora got the Lord plus Flap TZ.
They got the Lord. It was a good push as well coming out from Super Marco. But right now the mid is going to be worked on by RORA. They have the Lord. They have a whole lot going in their favor as they get ready to go and knock on the doors of Falcons AP Bren. They can almost see that ticket to M6 and our grand finals ahead of them. But they have to stay calm and collected here for RORA and Falcons AP Bren. You're looking at the items. Are they capable of holding down a defense? We already saw previews of the amount of damage and burst potential from RORA. But as they get ready and are situated, they're looking at these base turrets. The shields will be popped on all three. And now it's up to this Lord here. Falcons AP Bren on the defense. Should be able to block and hold things together. They have the clear. They can keep things at bay, even with Ogwin. And for now, RORA only gets the shields. They drop down the Eternal Guard. That's going to be made quick work of. And this might be all RORA gets.
Okay, they have to watch out for the potential setup from Edward. Flickers are available for the side of Aurora. They're trying to work on it. AOG gonna connect onto the back line. Spear of Destruction as well. They want to go for Edward. They're gonna pop his immortality as KyleTzy works on ReneJay as well. Edward's gonna fall down, plus ReneJay. A huge defense from Falcons AP Bren. Now they want to go for the conceal. They know Domeng is low.
Who are they going for? Okay, they get a flicker out from the UA. Even though they were down thousands of gold, Falcons AP Bren will hold it together. Again, it was only the first Lord push. They'll delay some of the recalls as well, going back to base here. Now looking to take some turrets off of the defense that they just made. They'll get this tier 1 down in the mid, and RORA will get recuperated and resituated as they try to hold down.
Okay, first blast. Plus Domeng with Entropy. ReneJay goes in after the backline, forcing out the NetherRealm coming in from the Few. Now the chase is on for Aurora. They're going to break down Few. The passive is there. He's going to be alive in 3 seconds. But that was a huge swing once again. A huge catch from ReneJay. A good Entropy from Domeng, forcing out Falcons AP Bren to retreat once again to their base.
I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get more from that, aside from those couple kills. Ogwin providing some of that vision. The flare's going to go up as well. They keep it together. Lord's going to be up, though. They have to go in and face this off. If RORA gets this freely, it's going to be tough for Falcons AP Bren. Right now, it's started up. Domeng just having his own form of a bulletproof game right now. Hasn't gone down, providing massive damage. And now the question is FCAP. Can they pull it off?
Okay, it's going to be Retribution Battle! KyleTzy gets the Lord. Now the chase is on. ReneJay with the AOG onto the backline, forcing out Few with the NetherRealm. They're going to be able to escape. The Bees are still alive. KyleTzy with a flicker out despite the final slash. KyleTzy with the Suyu pick. The patience play to out-retry Demon Kite makes Falcons AP Bren live another day.
What a steal, man. I know they still have some work to do, but what it does is buy some time. Ogwin's here, taking the brunt of the damage, rest of FCAP. rotating, and Super Marco's up top side wants to push in that tier 2. RORA, how do they respond?
Here comes the Curse Blast coming in from Yue. Ogwin just trying to soak up the damage as Super Marco's working up top. Ogwin quite dangerously low here. Gonna get bursted down by Domeng. But they're gonna counter attack with a Ren and J kill. Super Marco, Beam of Destruction. Here comes the Wind of Nature coming in from Domeng. 1v1. And the Bulletproof, the proven champion, will win that bout.
What a spear! Right on the mark. Imagine Domeng hasn't gone down all game and it happens to be the Spear of Destruction. No, the Spear of Super Marco to find him. And every little piece of these wins that FCAP is finding is switching momentum in their favor. ReneJ and Domeng have to get up.
Here comes the pull coming in from Pew. They're going to work on Demon Kite. Demon Kite spears us Alpha out as they work on the mid lane turret. Now Aurora's base is now open as Super Marco brings down the bottom. Kyle Teasy brings down the top. Aurora, no more turrets left.
Oh man, how quick did we just get to this point? In a matter of minutes. Off the cusp of a steal from Kyle Teasy, who has been, like I said, trying to find things all game long. That started this whole transition, and now it's RORA on the back foot trying to just keep their purple buff up, keep things together, because all of a sudden they're like, where's our base turrets? We were the ones knocking on the base of FCAP, and now look at us.
Couple of minutes back, Aurora was about to bring down the top lane inhibitor. Falcons AP Bren. Never, ever underestimate the heart of a champion. A lot of crucial, perfectly timed plays. Specifically, Super Marco all the way from the top line as he worked on the push up top, connecting the Spear of Destruction onto Domeng. And in these moments, legends are literally born. You know, when pressure is there, backs are against the wall, you perform at the highest level still. Falcons AP Bren, their heart just showing. Their heart, they don't want to lose this way, not against Aurora.
Again, for RORA, they'll approach this, keep things together. They have to now worry about the fact that Super Marco is a threat on these side lanes and that he's just going to be able to show up with their base turrets down. Who will do that job for RORA? They won't be able to get to the fight as quick as a Mozkov, but they can still play around it. They can still try to control these areas around the Lord Pit, but right now it's worked on, and both junglers still respecting the fact that at this point in the game, the Lord also does quite a bit of damage. Now Few, Ogwin, trying to keep RORA's lineup at bay, and look at this, the rotates coming down. They're still going to go for a reset here. Neither team fully committing to this Lord, reminiscent of what we saw yesterday. Some of the longest Lord dances in the playoffs, in the season altogether. It looks like they're going to go for it.
They're going to burst down the Lord. Domeng goes in with an entropy. Flafty's trying to zone after that. Keep guy goes in. Spear of Destruction will connect. Oh! Teasy gets the Lord. AOG for ReneJ. Oh, to the back line. Domeng is gone. A lot of immortalities are being popped here as Falcons AP Bren continue their dominance. They're going to bring down 3. Now Few working on Yue. They're not going to let him go away as Kyle Teasy dashes in. Few on the chase, wanting to bring down the opposing mid laner. But the problem is, he's gonna fall down in the hands of El Capitan. Edward left to fend for himself. They have the minions. A desperate attempt from Legend Zero to defend this. But Falcons AP Bren, with the heart of a champion, will extend the series.
In the heart of a champion coming together, still looking calm and collected, as if they weren't facing that match point.